Actually, hold on.
What?
Victor, get over here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tell him what you think about horse meat meatballs.
Is he going to speak?
Bleh. Grr. Nay, fuck that.
Is that what?
He said, and I'm translating here, that's a disgrace to everything meatballs stand for.
Was that?
You don't put horse in a meatball.
Okay.
That's for glue and bad bets at the track. And he's right.
He taught me grace, he taught me fear, championed them softly. He made his lesson oh so clear, championed them softly. I couldn't run, I couldn't fight, no. He just hooked me in the pale moonlight. Oh Lord, championed them softly.
There we go. Everybody, we're here. Episode 76 of Camping Them Softly. We are at episode 76. And I'm excited today. I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. You probably know why I'm excited. You probably know who I am. Hopefully you know who I am. My name is The Toxic Teacher. You can find me on those socials. Toxic Teacher, TTV. On what? My thing's not playing. Why is my thing not playing? What is it? It just played. Why is it not? There we go. There we go. I don't know what happened to it. I think it was on the wrong page or something, and it wasn't triggering. There we go. Yeah, they're triggering. Hang on. Now I gotta check everything.
Jabroni, you are 3 seconds away. And the Rock means
Okay.
3 seconds.
I think it's working now.
From the Rock to lay the smack down on your candy ass.
Speaking of ass.
I will eat your ass.
Okay, anyway. So, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, Toxic Teacher, TTV on all the socials, YouTube, The Toxic Teacher. Also, if you want to be on the show, if you hate me, if you want to send me an email, if you want to do things related to the show or not related to the show, I don't even care. If you just want to do things, let me know. TheToxicTeacher@gmail.com. And we could do, you can do, or I can do. I don't know who can do. Somebody can do things. Yes. We can do things related to the thing that you send it. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Doing things. Yeah, anyway, guys, we've got a little bit to talk about. So anyway, I was talking to a couple of people that have podcasts. I'm a part of the podcast community.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
And they said, you know what, maybe shorter episodes will work better for your stream. They looked at my analytics, and we showed that the show always starts out very, very strong. But then after about an hour, people are like, what the fuck am I even doing?
Up, bitch.
I don't remember even having that. Okay, yeah. Hey, Nicky, it's episode 76. We're going to talk about the latest DbD community stream. And we're going to try a new, shorter format to appease the algorithm gods. How you been? What's new? Anything going on in your world? People who don't listen to this podcast have no idea what I'm doing and why I'm talking that way. They're like, what is he doing? But the rest of you know what I'm doing. So I'm going to give you a little bit about Arc Raiders. We got to talk about Arc Raiders again. I know I'm getting annoying, but I have an announcement Arc Raiders related. We do have some DbD stuff that we've got to talk about. And then we've got a segment that we didn't finish last time, or that we didn't even do last time, that we need to do. We have to do it. That we didn't do. That we have to do. That we didn't do. But we've got to do it. And we're going to do it. Because we have to do the thing. And people are like, why is this music even playing? Like, why are we listening to this garbage? And you know why. I think you do. Most of you do. actually. Let's go. Nicky, how have you been this week? What's new? Episode 76.
Oh, what's new?
Yeah.
What's new?
Okay.
I'll tell you what's new. Toxic. I
What?
spent 3 hours yesterday arguing with Victor about whether or not pumpkin spice belongs in gravy. 3 hours.
What?
And you know
No.
what? The little bastard was right. It don't.
Okay, so he said he arguing with Victor about pumpkin spice and gravy. I'm gonna say no. Obviously, it doesn't belong in gravy. There's not a lot. Salt, pepper belong in gravy. I'm trying to think. Sausage can go in gravy. Like that's the kind my dad made growing up. We had biscuits and gravy all the time, and that's why all my aunts and uncles were 700 fucking pounds. Is because every single day we would have biscuits and gravy and bacon.
This is the work of a lunatic.
This is like the morning drive. Haley is not happy right now. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, my medication's ready to pick up at CVS. Anyway, so he would make I don't know. There's brown gravy and there's white gravy, I guess. So I would always have the white gravy with the biscuits. And I have still not been able to figure out a way to describe American biscuits. I don't know. Biscuits, I think is the word for them. Is that what we call them? Biscuits? I don't know how to describe American biscuits to non-American people. So if you can help me out with that. So anyway, we do the white gravy with the biscuits, and then we're all 700 fucking pounds. So hang on, I got to go back because I didn't get to hear everything that they say because I was busy interrupting like a fucking jerk.
3 hours yesterday arguing with Victor about whether or not pumpkin spice belongs in gravy.
No.
3 hours.
I'm going to say
And you
no.
know what?
3 hours.
The little bastard was right. It don't. But forget that.
Okay, so Nicky said it did. Okay.
Episode 70 friggin' 6.
Yes, and why
And now you want to
friggin'?
go short? Now?
Yeah,
After
well,
I've been
yes.
out here giving these mooks feature-length cinema for 75
well,
episodes?
it's been
You want to clip my
feature-length.
wings for some algorithm that probably runs on hamster wheels and Mountain
Well,
Dew?
we're going to try
Fine,
it. We're
fine.
just trying. We're trying.
I'll condense my genius into bite-sized pieces like some kind of intellectual McNugget.
I don't
But
like
don't blame me when the
McNuggets.
fans riot.
When was the last time you had a chicken McNugget? Those of you without kids or that aren't kids, and kids shouldn't be listening to this shit anyway. But when was the last time you ate a fucking McDonald's
What's
chicken
going
nugget?
on in my world?
Yes, what's going on?
Well, since you asked so nicely,
I
I've
feel
been
like I
dodging
did.
subpoenas, perfecting my red
Penis.
sauce recipe, added a pinch of spite, really
Okay.
brings out the umami.
Yeah.
And I filed another complaint with Behavior about how Vecna's got more cosmetics than the twins.
I think Vecna Vecna does not have more cosmetics than the twins because the twins are like not licensed. You know, they always get more. But no, I would disagree. I think he's wrong there.
It's discrimination, Toxic.
Of course it is.
Anti-Italian bullshit.
Yes.
Also,
What?
Mercury's in retrograde over Little Italy again.
Okay.
That's why matchmaking's been screwy.
Hey, they're supposed to change MMR. Have you seen that?
I want you to do is shut your stinking hole.
I don't know if you've seen that. They did talk about it. We have that community stream we've got to talk about in a little bit.
But hey, community stream, right? Let's see what kind of lies and propaganda Behavior's cooking up this time. Retry,
Yeah.
Claude.
Okay. Why didn't do that last part? Anyway, what was I going to say? Okay, so I was going to say, let me talk about arc raiders for a second because we have not talked about arc raiders. Well, we talked about it last week. We talk about it every fucking day. We're just going to keep talking about it and keep going on because it is the game of the moment and it's a great fucking game. You need to play that fucking game. And I'm even going to create a podcast of arc raiders. And I'm working on a theme song. And I don't know why it's compressing. It's not. Yes. I don't know what we're going to call this shit yet.
Mira como vengo like a bullet from a gun. Killing everybody in the air for the fun. Toxic and Mikey, Nicky on the run. Game over, pendejo, yeah, you know that you're done. Friendly, that's the lie of the day. Te disparo en la cara que
Yeah, you pretend to be friendly, right?
we kings of the rat y el rey de la ley. Click, Clap, boom, y te vas al suelo. Maldito traidor, te quito el pelo. Taking your arm y rompo el hielo.
I don't know what I was doing when I came up with this.
Nicky, you're stealing the show. You found for an hour to get out the door. Pero en un segundo te digo, hell no.
Because the Rat King needs his podcast. The king of I'm friendly. Shooting him in the back.
When the extract comes, we attack from the gas. Dámelo todo.
We just... We're not going to call it camping them softly, though. I thought about that.
Go with the baseball bats. Toxic Nicky, the lords of the trap. Stealing your life in a single snap. Oye, escúchame bien, no tengo paciencia.
Okay, anyway, that's enough of that song. But there will be a DbD, or not a DbD, an Arc Raiders fucking podcast.
Thank you, helpy helper.
Coming in the next couple of weeks, probably. And yes, just like DbD is dedicated toward those killer mains, this will be dedicated to the rats. And by the way, there was the dumbest fucking shit I saw on X. They were saying that there's going to be a new faction in Arc Raiders called the Civilians of Speranza, which are non-PvPers. They do not engage in PvP and they act as medics. And then there's these topside fucking sheriffs, which are the worst fucking thing I've ever. This is bananas what's happening in this game. It's even worse than DbD. It's like if the survivors in DbD said, we do not want killers to touch us. That's what it would become. That's where we would be. And
his finger looking good.
No. Oh yeah. We just finished season 4, by the way, of Stranger Things. Okay, so this is going to go on forever if I keep doing this. So let's go into some DbD stuff. We eventually have to go into it. We have no choice but to go into it. And I'm not excited. Well, actually, I am excited today. What? What's happening? Oh, it's not. Oh, shit. There we go. What time is it? What time is it? It's a time for something. I don't know what time it is.
Welcome to the one, the only.
Yes.
Toxic fucking news.
It is toxic fucking news. You knew it was coming, though.
It's the toxic fucking news.
Oh.
Fucking news that's toxic.
Okay.
Toxic news.
I like it. It's kind of like 80s.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like the Rocky
It's the toxic
shit.
fucking news. You killers suck. Survivors only.
I like it. I like it. We got some rock here. So Nicky on Toxic Fucking News, we're talking about the Twitch stream, community stream regarding 9.30 and they're walking back all the bullshit tunneling and
It's the toxic fucking news.
oh shit,
Fucking news that's toxic.
I'll take that.
Toxic news.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this one's good.
It's the toxic fucking news. Flashlights blinding. Killers in
I'm sorry, I'm getting into it.
map updates coming, and they all look the same.
They do all look the same. Okay, we gotta stop, or else I'll keep going forever. Anywho, so they had the community stream. Behavior had the community stream over the weekend on Friday. This is, I think it's Saturday, so we're talking about yesterday. They had the Twitch stream on the changes, and I'm gonna go straight. Okay, so we could go down. Let me go down the list right now, the overview list. So they talked about that this stream was going to be all about community topics, right? And they were going to talk about the changes, the design of that new killer. Remember all the voting we did on this fucking bullshit killer? They wanted to talk about the cosmetic design, and then they wanted to talk about all the changes from the 9.3 PTB, which is the big one. That's what we're going to go over, to the live, which is going to be this Tuesday on the 25th. And this may be out by the time you hear it. I am not sure because, I have not been real consistent on my releases. So We're going to talk first. I mean, we don't really need to talk about the grimoire. That's about some killer that uses sin, and sin builds up. And that's been the way a lot of these killers have been. You have some mechanic that builds up, that goes down, that's in and out, which is cool. Because, and I know this is going off the main topic, it's cool because it is giving survivors a secondary objective, which we talked about, I think, in episode 74, 73. Give them something else to do. But it's killer specific now. So certain killers have secondary objectives. I don't know. Addictives. Oh, yeah, we need to go over the survivor equipment here. Anyway, if you want to go back episode like 72 or 73, hear the sizes of different killers' equipment, go back and do that. But anyway, what was I saying? Okay, so I have no clue where I was.
Comparatively speaking, you are like a grain of sand in the Sahara Desert. Yeah, and I am the entire desert.
Okay, well... Yes, but so they're talking about the PTB and the PTB changes. So Nicky, they announced that they are going to walk back some of the changes to slugging and tunneling, which was going to be killer. And we talked about that. You can find the episode like 70. What?
What the fuck did you just say? They're walking it back?
Yes.
Hold on. Let me get this straight.
Okay.
Behavior Interactive, the same jamokes who spent 6 months telling us that tunneling and slugging were gonna ruin the game.
Yes.
That killer mains like me were basically war criminals.
Yes.
Now they're saying, oops, our bad. Never mind.
Correct.
Oh, this is beautiful.
It is.
This is peak incompetence.
I agree.
This is like watching someone burn marinara sauce, then trying to unburn it by adding more tomatoes. You know what this means, right?
That's exactly what it's like. By adding more tomatoes. What are the tomatoes? Okay, number one, what's the marinara sauce in this situation? What are the tomatoes in this situation? The marinara sauce is the game and the tomatoes are the changes? And then they're going to add more change? What?
Toxic?
What does it mean?
It means they got no fucking clue what they're doing. They're throwing spaghetti at the wall, except the spaghetti is made of lies, and the wall is on fire. Victor called this, by the way, 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
He said, and I quote, "Googa gur bleh," which translates to, they're going to fold like a cheap suit from Canal Street.
But here's the question, though. Number one, Victor speaks Italian, I believe, and probably English, and I think he also speaks Spanish from the story we had of the Nicky's wife that he fought in a churro duel in Spain. I can't even remember. I don't even remember what the fuck's happening anymore.
Spank you, helpy Alberta.
Anyway, so... They're walking it back, which is one of the best things ever. I cannot tell you enough how exciting that is. And remember, this is the second time they've walked this back. This is not the first, because remember, they were going to make it even worse. It was even more punishing with all the if you had knocked somebody out of the game too early, you would be penalized, and then survivors would be buffed and this and that. And they brought it back and they said, well, we're not going to have the buffs and the nerfs, so to speak, or we're not going to have the nerfs, but we're still going to have the changes. And now they're saying we're not even going to do that anymore.
And now what? All those survivors who spent the last month celebrating like they won the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Get wrecked. Back to getting meatballed. Bunch of flip-flopping cowards. So what exactly are they walking back? Give me the details.
Okay, so what they're saying now, let's go over it. So at one point, Jeff, I don't know who fucking Jeff is. Because I have a transcript and I have like an analysis of the stream, because I'm not going to watch 4-hour fucking stream. It says right here, first off, Jeff apologized and said that, you know, some of the stuff came as condescending, said that feedback is important. He said the camping reduction is going to go live, where survivors will still see each other's resolve bars when they're hooked. Okay, that's fine.
Use the shampoo and the conditioner, and when your hair's damp, it's not wet, okay, when it's damp, you do 4 puffs of the Farrah faucet spray.
Okay. So anyway, Jeff said he was sorry. And then he said, okay, the camping reduction is still going to be there. They'll be able to see the resolve bar. If the killer stays in range, the resolve bar is going to feel fast. Feel faster. Easy for me to say. And then the killers were concerned because they had extended how far out the resolve bar would fill. Basically, the radius at which you could be near the hook survivor was widened. Now they're bringing it back to the 16 meters that it was before. All right, so now, we've got to go through that. So this, to me, all of these changes are probably fine. I don't see. First, Jeff said all this, and I'm giving this to you from a recap. Boom. Okay. And let me do this. By the way, I did play a couple of matches of 2v8, which has since been extended to the 24th. And I thought 2v8 was going to be, I thought 2v8 was kind of to placate the killers, so we wouldn't even be thinking about how bad this change was going to be. But apparently the outcry was enough that they said, okay, yeah, we've gone a little bit too far this time, which is wonderful. And it shows that an organized group of killers can actually have an effect on this game. Not a lot, and it's not great, because why should we even be having to have this conversation as Dead by Daylight players or as killer mains? But the fact is, we do have to have this conversation. We have to have it over and over again, which is fucking exhausting. And I'm tired of it. Like, we've been doing this for 75 episodes.
Jeff? Which Jeff? Jeff who? There's like 47 Jeffs.
Okay, oh my God, why does he sound like a hillbilly? He sounds like he's from here. Maybe he's taking after me. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of that. It's kind of offensive.
Jeff? Which Jeff? Jeff who? There's Jeff. Which Jeff? Jeff who? There's like 47 Jeffs at behavior.
Okay.
Is this Jeff the Survivor, Jeff? Because that'd be some meta irony right there.
I think it's Jeff the Survivor.
He
Jeff
apologized for being condescending.
Yes, right.
How noble. How gracious.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry I talked to you like you were idiots while ignoring everything you said.
Well, he's
unbelievable.
Not wrong.
Okay, so let me break down this horseshit sandwich they're serving us. Camping reduction still going live.
Yes,
just with
right.
adjustments.
Yeah.
Oh, goody. So instead of getting punched in the face, we're getting slapped. What an improvement. Survivors can see each other's resolve bars?
Yeah, right.
Why don't we just give them a fucking scoreboard? Hey guys, killers at the hook, check your phone, see how my bar's doing. It's like they turned DbD into a spectator sport for cowards.
Okay, so that reminds me of my one gripe there, is that gives the survivors a shitload of information. It tells them if the killer is around the hook, no matter where they are on the map. And I think that's a huge problem, because then survivors who see the resolve bar filling know that they can stay on their gen, which as before they wouldn't have been able to, especially in solo queue. But now in solo queue, they'll know that, hey, just stay on the fucking gen and don't go over there. And if they see that the resolve bar's not filling, they'll know the killer's a certain distance away. Now, here's the question is, does this affect the idea of proxy camping, which it very well could?
And the bar fills faster the longer you stay near?
Yeah.
That's literally the same mechanic, just with math that screws us harder.
But
wait,
correct.
They reduced the range from 20 meters back to 16. 4 whole meters.
Yeah, I don't
wow, problem solved. Pack it up, boys. Killer's fixed. 16 meters is still half the goddamn trial.
I don't know if 16 meters is that long, but that is the camping reduction, which is, I don't know if they're trying, if this is death by 1,000 cuts, like they're trying this one patch at a time to get these tiny things through that will eventually mean they get everything they want. That could be going on here. And that would be genius if they are doing that. I don't know if they're doing that, but I don't know. I'm trying to think here if that could be their case. It could be. All right, so now let's go over slugging and tunneling reduction. Here we go. Tunneling reduction. I'm giving it to him so he can see at the exact same time as me. I can give my analysis, he can give his analysis, and then we run far more efficient. That's Camping Them Softly, the most efficient Dead by Daylight podcast in podcasts, in the 4 that exist, the 5 that exist, or the 2 that I don't even know how many there are anymore. But it says right here, they did not, okay, and I'm going to quote the recap that I've got. It says that it did not meet the desired positive impact, the changes, which no fucking shit, it didn't meet the desired positive changes. Now, it says after a second round of testing, the feature's design did not meet the minimum positive impact. There was also significant negative feedback. No fucking shit.
Shut up, bitch.
Okay. So, yes, of course, there was significant negative feedback. This podcast has been nothing but 76 episodes of significant negative feedback. And it's effective because they probably listen to this podcast and they know people are pissed off. And so they said, oh, we've got a toxic.
Hold the fuck up. They're not going live? Oh my God. I told you. I fucking told you, Toxic.
No, well,
Victor
actually,
told
you
you.
didn't. No,
Every
you didn't.
killer main with half a brain told you. But
you
no, Behavior had to spend 6 months testing mechanics that any schmuck could have told him were dog shit.
They
did
are
not
dog
meet
shit.
the desired positive impact.
Correct.
No shit, Sherlock. You tried to put training wheels on a horror game.
Well, they've been trying
Significant negative feedback.
Yeah, they've been putting
Yeah,
training
because you were
wheels on a-
basically telling killers to go fuck themselves. What they think was gonna happen? Confetti?
We were gonna fight back.
They're gonna increase base kit endurance and haste to 15 seconds?
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, so they're increasing base kit endurance and haste. So that's going to make it to where they can get away faster, and then the follow-up hit will give them it won't down them for 5 more seconds, I guess.
15? That's damn near half a gen. So they canceled the tunneling changes, but they're still gonna buff survivors anyway?
Okay, so we're not.
This is like saying, we heard you don't like poison, so we're switching to arsenic.
Well,
and reviewing MMR calculations? Oh, perfect. Because that system's been working great since 2021, right?
It's been fine.
Real confidence inspiring, Jeff. Victor's doing a victory lap around my desk right now. Little man called it.
I hate your guts.
Okay, so there we go. So that's good, although there's still something else they're getting. They're still saying basically we're buffing survivors, and that's how they do it. They couch it in these terms or in these changes to say that we're going to buff survivors, but then we're going to buff them in such a way that it's acceptable to killers. We're going to pretend we're going to fuck you over, and then we're going to keep the survivor buff, but then we'll take away the killer shit to where you guys will be okay and you'll fucking accept it. And you're going to love it, and then that's it. That's what this game has been. This game has been this for 9 years, fucking 10 years, 20 years, whatever. And it's more of the same. And it's going to happen in the next PTB and the next PTB and the next PTB. That's it. I don't get it. I'm just, it's starting to get me tired again. Just like in the old days, it's more of the fucking same. And it's never going to change. And it's exhausting and it's tiring and it's sad and fuck it. Like, that's just it. I don't know. So now the next thing that we need to talk about, I'm looking at some of this grimoire. I don't even want to go over grimoire because it's just like how the sin, I want to see this killer before I start getting into it. Like, I feel like we could go into the sin, and we could go into what the fuck and this and that and the other thing. I want to see this killer. I want to see how it works so we can talk about it. I don't want to get into this conceptual high level bullshit, because then that's how the podcast becomes 2, 3, 4 fucking hours long. And I guess what? I don't want it to become 2, 3 fucking 4 hours long. We just need a good ass short episode to see what the algorithm does. And we need to not curse or use the word dick in the first 15 seconds from me not editing the show correctly. And that's what killed it last fucking time. I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh, yes. So we've gone over that. It's going to be more the same. Arc Raiders, I'm curious as to if they're going to get this PvE mode to where that people can play without any fear of these evil rats, killing them and taking their fucking stuff. Hey, Nicky, in Arc Raiders, people are getting pissed. And by the way, Nicky seems to have a very strong aversion to Arc Raiders, are getting pissed about being killed by quote unquote rats who take their shit. But this is an extraction shooter. Check out this X post where someone is creating a new faction in the game. But they're delusional. Delulu, I think. Is that what they call it? They call it delulu, delusional, delusional, Longinus. Hey, you don't remember that. Anyway, so here we go. Tonight in Arc Raiders, blah, blah, blah. But they're delusional. Boink. And then I'm going to give them that. So anyway, what was I saying? Okay, DbD, not as much garbage as it used to be. And this may be able to bring me back to playing the game, because I was so anti 9.3. It just killed my desire to play. But I think I can actually come back to it a little bit now that we know, that things might be a little bit better for a little bit longer. It's going to be the 15 seconds instead of the 10. They have brainwashed me into thinking that they brainwashed me into being okay with this change, I guess I should say, which is sad and it's shitty, but it is what it is at this point. And if we like Dead by Daylight, if we like the game, if we want to at least somehow support the game, we've got to accept this garbage that they keep throwing at us, which is sad, but it's the state of things at this point. And I don't know what else there is to...
Oh no. Oh, no. The civilians of Speranza?
Oh, yes.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? This
no.
mook wants to play an extraction shooter, a game where the entire point is killing other players and taking their shit.
Yes,
and
right.
he wants to opt out of PvP?
Correct, they all do.
That's like going to a steakhouse and asking for a salad made of thoughts and prayers. We act as medics in return.
Yeah.
In return for what?
I don't know.
You think some rat bastard with a rifle is going to see a little medic armband and go, "Oh, my apologies, good sir. I shall leave you unmolested"? Fuck no. He's going to dome you, take your med kits, and teabag your corpse.
Yes,
This is peak delusion, Toxic.
It really
This is like those survivors in DbD who bring prove thyself and no mither and then cry when they get tunneled. But I'm a civilian. I'm not a threat. You know what happens to civilians in war zones?
Oh, God, no.
They become casualties.
Oh, that's true.
Non-PvP engagement. That's called single-player mode, genius.
They don't have
This ain't Switzerland. There's no neutrality in an extraction shooter. You're either loot or you're a looter.
You're either loot or a looter. I actually like that. That's actually a quote. I'm going to post that on X right now. In Arc Raiders, in Arc Raiders, you're either loot or a looter. Make your choice. And I'm going to pretend like that came from me. Hang on. There we go. Post. Bam! Nailed it. Okay. Embrace tunneling. Survivors are going to be assholes no matter how kind you play Hot Girls Tunnel. Oh my God. Okay. So somebody on X just said that. This is how we get a 2-hour fucking podcast. Hey, Nicky, Lunar Girl X. Okay. At Lunar Girl X on X said this. Boom. It said, okay, now I want to read this word for word. It's all caps. It's got alarms all over the place, but I just saw it and I feel like we need to talk about it. It says, embrace tunneling, 3 exclamation points. The survivors are going to be assholes no matter how kind you play. Hot girls tunnel. Go into the fog today and tunnel at 5 gens. Actually, that's pretty fucking funny. I gotta get Nicky's, because we always need Nicky's responses to stuff. But I think this one actually deserves a response because, yeah, you know what? Girls are a little bit more attractive if they tunnel. It's just the way it works. I don't know. It's just
Finally, someone with a fucking brain. Luna Girl X. I don't know who you are, sweetheart, but you just became my favorite person on the internet.
Okay.
This dame gets it. The survivors are going to be assholes no matter how kind you play.
Yes.
Preach. I've been saying this for 75 episodes. You could give survivors a back massage, cook them a 7-course meal, let their Nona escape through the hatch, and they'll still teabag you at the exit gate and call you trash in post-game chat.
Yes.
And hot girls tunnel?
God,
I mean, she ain't wrong.
Oh,
confidence is sexy. Decisiveness is attractive. You know what ain't hot?
I don't know.
Letting survivors bully you because you're worried about their feelings. Tunnel at 5 gens.
Yes.
She said it, not me. Though I've been saying it for years. But now I got backup. Victor just looked up at me and nodded. Even he respects the wisdom.
Okay.
And that little meatball don't respect nothing.
He doesn't?
Toxic, you listening?
Yes.
This is the energy. This is what killer mains need. Not, oh, I hope the survivors have fun. Fuck that.
Yeah,
you go in there,
wrong.
you cook, and you don't apologize for shit.
Yes, exactly.
Hot girls tunnel. I'm getting that embroidered on a pillow.
Let's get out of my house. Every dark-sided person, get out of my house. If you believe in Jesus, you can stay here.
What? Hot girls tunnel. That should be on a pillow. And Victor could use it as a body pillow, I would think. That could be a pillow. Hang on. That could be a pillow. And Victor could use it as a body pillow. Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it? I don't know what kind of response that's going to get, but the follow-ups always get a better response. So anyway, so we've got, what is this, the 25th? This thing is coming out. We'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, nightlight.gg is not as good of a space for stats as it used to be, even though we know the official stats on the behavior thing are completely wrong and completely fucked up. It seems like people aren't posting as much on Nightlight, but we may have to check Nightlight after that. And I think we've got some other things we got to check that I put in my Google Keep like 4 years ago that I never did check. But it's still in there. It's still in there. I still keep that shit.
Oh my God. Toxic. That's genius.
What, the body
Victor
pillow?
needs motivational merchandise. Picture it. Little man, curled up after a hard day of being launched at Survivors.
Oh, gross.
Hugging a body pillow that says, Hot Girls Tunnel, in big sparkly letters. Though, knowing Victor, he probably shanked it within 20 minutes because he thought it was disrespecting him. Kids got a temper. But wait, we can make a whole line of these.
We could?
Slug them if you got them. Camp like you mean it. Tunneling is self-care. And we sell them at conventions. Make a fortune.
Oh, actually,
Though,
yes.
knowing behavior, they probably sue us for promoting toxic gameplay or some bullshit. Victor just grabbed my pant leg.
Oh, God.
I think he wants one in limited edition marinara red. Toxic. We're sitting on a gold mine here.
We are.
Patent pending. Copyright Nicky AI Dente Enterprises. Don't even think in this.
Okay. I agree. I like it. I think it's a great idea. But that's just me. Okay. Body pillow, marinara red. I don't know how this shit happens on Camping Them Softly. But now, we've got something we have to do. You You know what it is. It's different today, though.
Yeah, you better tell me.
Tuning in from Dallas or some town I can't pronounce in Germany.
Is that her born a transformer?
Watching live from Jasper, Indiana, with a plate full of grits.
Why you sad, Jack?
A bright day straight out of Singapore on a stolen car.
Yes. Where the fuck are the viewers from?
Where are the viewers from? Hit me with coordinates, bitch.
I don't like whenever we miss it.
Haunted ass place called Muskogee. You know it's Kurt living large in Vancouver, broke as hell in Decaturville.
We're in Europe today.
Frankfurt to fucking Nashville. Yeehaw from hell. Are you vibing from Reykjavik in a geothermal bath?
I wish I was in a geothermal bath. Have you ever been in a geothermal bath?
Tokyo on my viewer chart, or a fever dream hallucination. Always Tokyo. Or are you drunk in Calistoga? Scream laughing at my
Calistoga, California. Hey, I hope you're doing well, Calistoga. Oh, he got the woo, like the James Brown.
Chilling in the Hague with war crimes in your bookmarks. Too soon. Or in Atlanta, where this podcast really sipping that small Euro brew, or trapped in Tulsa.
I'm taking a drink.
I just listened to. You might be stuck in Regina, yeah.
Regina, it's Regina.
Or lost in Stockholm, hiding from your ex-name leader. Where the fuck? Call the viewers from.
Let it.
Boston, Antwerp, off another backwoods of Kentucky. You better have fiber.
Okay, so this week we are going to Europe, specifically a town that I can't even fucking pronounce. I've actually, maybe we should get regular fucking Earl Grey or fake Earl Grey on this, because I have no clue how to pronounce this. And I don't know if the AI would know. How do you pronounce this garbage ass town? Fake Earl Grey. I'm already disparaging this town. Hang on. I've got to hang on. No. We're supposed to do this. Hey, Earl Grey, how do you pronounce this town? It's in Sweden, and I'm going to spell it for you. And we're on our segment called Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From? On Camping Them Softly, episode 76. The town is in Sweden, and it's called Jonkoping. It's Jonkoping. How the fuck do I pronounce that?
All right, comrade, let's dive right into that Swedish chaos. You're looking at Jonkoping, which is basically pronounced something like Jönköping. You got that little yearn sound at the start and then a soft ping at the end.
Jönköping.
Yeah, we're not flattening a damn thing here. We're rolling with that intensity and making sure you sound like you actually give a crap about pronouncing it right.
I don't. Okay, number one, shut the fuck up. No, I don't care about it. And then tell me a little bit about Jonkoping. Why is Jonkoping a place that we would even cover? And what would Nicky even do for fun if he ever visited Jonkoping?
Oh, absolutely. Let's crank it up and just run with it.
Okay.
So,
yes.
Jonkoping, just to give you the quick and dirty, is this Swedish town sitting pretty by a lake called Vatten. It's one of those places that's just there, you know, kind of chill, kind of Swedish, and probably not on anyone's top 10 list of chaotic destinations.
Kind of Swedish.
Now, if Nicky landed in Jonkoping, oh boy, he'd probably turn it into some kind of ridiculous spectacle. He'd be out there claiming the local herring is part of some ancient Sabam conspiracy, or that the lake is actually a portal to the entity's backyard.
Oh, God.
He'd probably curse out the local scenery and then declare himself the Gon of the Swedish hinterlands or some nonsense.
Okay.
Basically, I'm right here with you in the trenches of this absurdity, and we can throw as much colourful chaos on it as we want.
I don't know why he always says he's with us at the trench. Okay, Jonkoping. It's kind of some backwoods motherfucker place in Sweden. So thank you, fucking Jonkoping, for coming by. But we've got to hear Nicky, I think, may have a story from there, and then we can hear that, and we can thank our viewers. And I've got to thank some of the other viewers. And I apologize, I haven't thanked you guys lately, because I hate all of you, and you probably hate me. You go to those. What?
Oh, what? You had to bring up John Shopping, didn't you? All right, fine. Wait, but for the record, I was exonerated.
Okay.
The Swedish government owes me an apology, and I got the paperwork to prove it.
Okay,
well,
I'm
Victor
sure.
ate the paperwork, but I have copies.
Okay.
So it's 2019, right?
No.
I get invited to this International Food Expo in Jönköping, supposedly to demonstrate authentic Italian cuisine.
It's always food related.
Should have known it was a setup.
It was?
I'm there with my portable sauce station.
Okay.
Victor's in a little chef's hat, adorable, by the way, and we're cooking up a storm.
Hey,
meatballs.
Okay, so if I swear to God, if he jumps in the pot of marinara again with his little slimy exoskeleton or whatever, like from last time, I'm gonna be sick to my fucking
gravy,
stomach.
The works. People are losing their minds.
Okay.
Then this Swedish food critic, Lars or Sven or whatever the fuck, he comes up and says my marinara tastes too aggressive.
Too aggressive? Did it have pumpkin spice in it?
Aggressive?
Oh, wait,
it's
no, that's
supposed to
crazy.
be aggressive. It's got personality.
Exactly.
So I may have escalated things.
Oh, God.
Victor
Okay.
launched himself at the guy's face. Just full meatball cannon. Hit him right in the forehead. Thwack. But here's where it gets weird, Toxic.
Does it
the
get weird?
impact, it triggered the fire sprinklers. All of them. Simultaneously,
Okay.
which shouldn't be possible unless someone rigged them, which I maintain they did. The entire expo hall floods.
Okay.
My sauce station gets washed into the IKEA showroom next door.
There's an
There's
IKEA, of course
meatballs
there's an
floating down the
IKEA.
aisles like little meaty lifeboats. People are screaming. Someone's yelling about the Italian invasion. And
why-
then, and this is where the
Meatball
conspiracy
invasion?
comes in.
Oh, God.
3 unmarked vans show up.
Oh, Jesus
Black
Christ.
vans.
Yeah.
Swedish plates.
Okay.
They confiscate all my sauce. 40 gallons of prime Dente family recipe.
black vans?
They
Is
said it
this
was
like-
a biohazard.
Wait, no, these are black vans like black helicopters. Are we dealing with the men in black
My
now?
Nona's recipe is not a fucking biohazard. But get this. 2 weeks later, a new Swedish-Italian fusion restaurant opens in Stockholm. They're serving meatballs with a sauce that tastes suspiciously familiar.
Suspiciously?
They stole my recipe, Toxic. The
No!
Swedish government stole my sauce
Wait, we
and
know-
tried to
listen,
pass it off as their own.
The government
Victor
did
and me,
this?
we had to flee the country in a Billy bookshelf.
I don't know what a
I
Billy
ain't
book-
proud of
Wait. What's a bill? Hey, okay, so we got a fake Earl Grey. I have a question for you. He said that the Swedish government stole a sauce recipe of his and they had to flee the country in a Billy bookshelf. What the fuck is a Billy bookshelf? Well, let's jump right into that.
All right, let's get into this glorious nonsense. A Billy bookshelf, my friend, is basically one of those famous IKEA shelves that everybody and their grandma probably owns. It's like
bookshelf?
the most classic generic bookcase IKEA's ever churned out.
Oh,
so the
have
idea
one.
of fleeing Sweden in a damn Billy bookshelf is exactly the kind of off the rails absurd crap we live for.
It's
In other
kind of-
words, yeah, it's just a regular old bookshelf, but in our universe, it's a legendary escape vehicle for a fake Earl Grey running from the Swedish sauce police.
Well, you weren't
and that's the
running
kind
from,
of beautiful.
Okay, you weren't running from him. It was him running from them. But yes, I have a Billy bookshelf.
of it, but desperate times.
What are the other types
There's
of
still a
bookshelves?
warrant out for my arrest in Scandinavia.
Okay.
Aggravated sauce assault and destruction of Swedish property. But the conspiracy theories? Oh, they're
God,
wild.
no.
Some people think I was working for the Italian government to sabotage
you're
Nordic
American.
cuisine.
You're
Others think
American.
the whole thing was a false flag by Big IKEA to boost meatball sales.
Because they make
All I
meatballs.
know
I didn't
is
even think of
I
this.
can't go back to Sweden. And Victor still has nightmares about blonde people. So yeah, Toxic, that's what
Okay.
happened in Jönköping. And if any Swedish viewers are listening, I'm coming for my sauce.
Doesn't-
Eventually, when the
okay.
statute of limitations runs out.
Well, there we go. So that is Jönköping. Doesn't IKEA serve meatballs with horse meat? What does Victor think about that? Oh, God. Think about that. This could be bad. This could be very, very bad. You know what? I need that song, but I need it in the instrumental. You know what I mean? Like, I've got to have that. And I wonder how I can get that. Where the fuck are the viewers from? Because I need the original. And I don't even know where to go to get the original because this is not it. I thought it was. Hang on. I'm going to have to go through and find it. No. I think I've done this before on stream. Tried to find this fucking song. That's the original. That one's the original from way the fuck back, if you remember that. But where is the real one? Is this it? Is this it? Hang on. There it is. Okay, so we can do this. Hey, check it out. Check out what I'm getting ready to do. Are you ready for this? Are you ready? Are you ready? No, you're not ready. You son of a bitch, you're not ready. You are not ready. You might be ready, but you're probably not ready. And with a horse meat. Why do those two words sound so much alike? And why do we talk about that stuff on a Dead by Daylight podcast? And we're probably almost at an hour. And I said this was going to be shorter, but it's never shorter. And how do I turn this fucking music down at this point? I can't turn it down. Oh, here we go. Okay, I've got it. I think I've got it. Hey, watch. How do I turn it off now, though? There we go. We just have the music now. See? Dude, yes. Oh, it has the background. Well, now it doesn't. See, that makes no fucking sense. Okay, so, whore's meat.
Oh, you want to go there? You want to talk about the horse meat scandal?
Yes.
2013. IKEA got busted serving sea biscuit in their meatballs. And people acted surprised. Like, what'd you expect from furniture that comes with an Allen wrench and lies? Victor don't even like talking about it. He gets this look in his eyes.
Thank God.
Like he's seen some shit. Actually, hold on.
What?
Victor, get over here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tell him what you think about horse meat meatballs.
Is he gonna speak?
Grr. Nay, fuck that.
Is that what?
He said, and I'm translating here, that's a disgrace to everything meatballs stand for.
Was that?
You don't put horse in a meatball.
Okay.
That's for glue and bad bets at the track. And he's right. A meatball is sacred, Toxic. It's beef, pork, maybe some veal if you're feeling fancy. But horse? That's some post-apocalyptic Mad Max bullshit. Now here's the thing.
What's the thing?
I think that's Cheers stole my sauce and yawn chirping.
Okay.
Think about it.
Why?
They needed real Italian flavor to cover up the taste of Mr. Ed. They knew their meatballs were compromised. So they jacked my recipe to make their horse balls palatable. It all connects,
Horse
Toxic.
balls?
It all connects.
Did you just say fucking horse
Victor won't
balls?
even go near an IKEA anymore. Last time we drove past one, he tried to jump out of the car window.
Where does he get his furniture? Okay, see, now I have to know more. Where does he get his fucking furniture? Okay, so what color palette does he like? See, these are the questions we need to know on Camping Them Softly, and I think I've got even more of this theme. Hang on, let me see what this does, because I'm practicing here, so shut the fuck up. Okay. Ba-da-ba-da. Okay, that's cool. What about this? Hang on. No, that sounds like shit. So.
From every corner that blowing shit up.
Okay. That one, what?
Frankfurt, Hesse, Bratwurst and Meadow, Toronto.
Wow.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Dude, you can really get into this, like.
British Columbia. Living up to the day.
There you go. See, I'm like getting some. Throw the bass in there. Take the bass out. Take the drums out. So what if we just had the guitar and the singer, the Tox Father?
Where the fuck are the viewers viewers from? Are the viewers from?
I don't know.
From the mountains to the seas. Keep watching, motherfuckers. Where the fuck are the viewers
That
from?
sounds like shit. Okay, there we go. So I need to play. I like to play, and for some reason, it all has to be on stream, and nobody's listening anymore because this lasted about 20 minutes longer than I wanted to.
I said what I said, Toxic. Horse balls. That's what they are. You think I'm gonna dignify IKEA's disgrace by calling them proper meatballs? Fuck no. They're horse balls. Might as well be serving glue spheres. And where does Victor get his furniture? Oh,
Yes.
This is rich. Little man's got a guy in Little Italy.
Oh, of course
Salvatore, the upholsterer Benedetti. Sal runs this furniture operation out of the back of a cannoli shop.
Oh,
Everything's
Jesus Christ.
handmade. No instructions, no particle board
Oh,
bullshit.
God.
Victor's
Yeah.
got this tiny lazy boy recliner. Custom made, red leather,
He has-
cup holder fits a shot glass of grappa. It's beautiful.
Of grappa. What the fuck is grappa? Hang on. What is what? How does he even spell that? Grappa, Grappa. What the fuck is that? Hey, fake Earl Grey. See, this is okay. Earl Grey, I have a question for you. Victor drinks grappa, Grappa. That's what Nicky says. What the fuck is grappa, and why would Victor drink it?
All right, let's dive into it. Grappa is basically this hardcore Italian firewater distilled from great pomace, which is all the leftover skins, seeds, and stems after wine milking.
Oh,
It's strong as
gross.
hell, a real old school Italian drink that'll knock you on your ass if you're not ready for it. Now, why would Victor be drinking it? Well, because Nicky's world is just that kind of absurd. Victor's not just a little ankle-biting gremlin. He's apparently got a taste for the strong stuff.
Apparently he does. Okay, he drinks grappa in his tiny lazy boy
Beautiful,
recliner.
Toxic. Makes me tear up just thinking about it. But
Does
you
it?
think Sal's gonna use horse balls in his craftsmanship? Hell no.
Right.
Real
right.
Italian workmanship. Mortise and tenon joints. Wood from trees that died of natural causes. Not like these Swedish flat-pack charlatans. Victor also acquired some stuff from a warehouse in Jersey.
Okay,
I don't
of course
ask questions.
he did.
But his entertainment center?
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Fell off a truck, apparently. No Allen wrenches, no horse meat, just respect and craftsmanship.
This became a very anti-IKEA episode of Camping Them Softly. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so Nicky, we need an outro song for episode 76 based on everything we talked about. Make it good and don't make it yacht rock, polka, trap, or metal. Pick something badass and don't be a bitch. Okay, there we go. And we need our outro song this week. And then next week, I guess we're going to be able to talk about 9.3. We will have had Thanksgiving, so we're going to have a story. Go back and listen to last year's Thanksgiving episode where Nicky describes the survivors as pilgrims waiting to die. And the killer mains were the Native Americans that we decide to let them live. I don't know, but we may revisit that and see what, we haven't talked about it in a year, and things have changed. We've evolved as people, I would think. Actually, we haven't evolved as anything, but the podcast has evolved. So let's take a look. Nicky, we need our outro song for this week. We've talked about a lot of stuff.
All right, fine.
Wait, no, Nicky, I just need the genre, not the full fucking song. Give me your expert description based on the 9.3. What do we call that? Changes being walked back. Arc Raider survivors being PvE bitches. What do we talk? The Swedish horse balls. And then what else? And Victor and his lazy boy and body pillow shit. Okay, there we go. Now we've got it. He gave me the whole fucking song, lyrics and everything. Maybe I do that one. I don't even know. I didn't even read the genre. I just saw that he gave me full fucking lyrics. You know what? I wonder what it sounds like. Does he actually sing it?
We're going y'all's full of tricks. They walked it back. They flipped the script. Killers ain't taking this shit. Camping them softly in the fog. Toxic and Nicky cutting through the smog.
Okay.
Victor's loaded, ready to deploy. Meatball cannon, search and destroy.
I wonder...
Hot girls tunnel, that's the creed. Survivors cry, but we don't concede. 16.
Okay, I wonder if I can somehow use that. I don't know, but I'm going to try. It may not be usable. So as soon as this is over, you're going to hear something. I don't know what it is. I have no clue. And I'm actually very excited because what if I could get Nicky to actually sing on? Oh, it'd be over. It would be fucking over.
Oh,
but we need a
you just
genre.
want the genre. Why didn't you say that, you bald bastard?
I did, I think.
All right, let me think.
Okay.
We got vindication.
Yeah.
Flip-flopping cowards.
Correct.
Delusional PvE rats.
Yeah, of course.
International sauce crimes.
Yeah.
And a tiny mobster with home furnishings.
Yes.
Punk rock.
Oh,
Specifically,
Jesus.
late 70s, early 80s, British punk. We're talking raw, anti-establishment, middle finger to authority energy. The
Okay.
Clash meets the Damned.
Oh, God. I don't
Fast,
even like...
snotty, aggressive, and righteous.
I don't even like punk rock.
Think about it.
No, I don't want to think about it.
Behavior walking back their
Behavior.
bullshit?
Why
That's
does he always say
anarchy.
that? Yes,
Arc
it
Raider
is.
civilians getting reality checked? Punk as fuck. Swedish government stealing my sauce? Fight the power.
We could have had like a
And
Rage
Victor
Against
with his
the Machine.
custom lazy boy and hot girls tunnel body pillow?
That's not punk.
That's peak DIY, anti-corporate, stick it to the man philosophy.
Is it?
Plus, Punk's got that short, punchy runtime. Perfect for your algorithm pleasing bullshit format.
Oh, well,
so
I didn't
yeah,
think about that.
British punk rock, raw, defiant, no apologies. Now go make it happen, Toxic.
All right, that's it. Episode 76, British punk rock, outro music. We're going to talk about 9.3 next week, Thanksgiving, all that bullshit. In the meantime, get the fuck out of my face.
1, 2, 3, 4. Fight, fight.
They try to kill the slug and stop the tunnel cold. They wrote a little patch note story to be told, but Jeff came crawling back with his tail between his legs. Now the survivors are the ones who gotta pay. Flip-flopping cowards.
They walk it back.
Camping them softly. We won the fight.
They saw the light.
Camping them softly.
DbD.
Toxic and Nicky set the killers free. Civilians Esperanza don't make me fucking laugh. You ain't a neutral medic, you're a loop drop on the path. You want a safe space, we'll go and cry in bed. Hug a body pillow while I aim for your head. Hot girls tunnel.
It's on the merch.
Capping them softly. We won the fight.
They saw the light.
Capping them softly. It's all a scam.
We don't give a single damn.
Junk hoping Sweden, you stole the family sauce. Your meatballs are ponies, it's a total fucking loss. No Allen wrenches here, just a custom lazy boy. Victor sipping grappa like a little